the wife of Oyo State Governor, Her Excellency, Engineer Mrs. Tamunominini Makinde. I had to be schooled on that. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. All right, I would like to recognize the Honorable Minister of Regional Development who just walked in, Engineer Abubakar Momo. Thank you very much for joining us. We'd also like to recognize Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Olatunji Alaosa. Thank you very much for being here. We recognize the presence of the wives of honorable ministers who are present here. The Chairman, Governing Board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Mr. Chinedu Ebiye. Thank you very much for being here, sir. We recognize the presence of the Managing Director, CEO, NDDC, Chief Samuel Obuko, and his management team. Thank you very much for being here, Chairman, sir. We also have executive members of the NDDC, Your Excellencies. I'd like to recognize Honorable Boma Iyaye, Executive Director of Finance and Administration, NDDC. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Honorable Victor Antai, Executive Director, NDDC. Honorable Ifedayo Abegunde, Executive Director, Corporate Services of the NDDC. And very quickly, we would like to recognize all board members of the NDDC. With your kind permission, Your Excellency, I'd like to just go through their names. We have here in our midst, Mr. Dingba Eruba. These are the board members I'm reading out. Mr. Abbasia Andikan Nkono. Mr. Dimaro Denyambofa. Mr. Orok Duke. Mr. Patrick Asiwarian. Mr. Kirian Uchegbu. Mr. Otito Thompson Atikase. Mr. Felicitas Okonkwo. Mr. Abdurazak Namdaz. Mr. Ibrahim Gobir. Mr. Desmond Akawo. These are the board members. Your Excellencies, we also have our chiefs and elders from the Niger Delta region who are present here. But before that, we would like to recognize the Managing Director of the U Lesson. Of course, we know why we're here. Mr. Sim Shaya will be here. I'd like the chiefs and elders who have joined us from the Niger Delta region. We have in our midst Chief Ayirimi Emami. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Prince Yemi Emiko. Thank you for being here. Chief Misan Eyituoyo. Chief Moses Guoti. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Chief Engineer Tuoyo Omatsule. Chief Laju Dennis Atumo is also here. Thank you very much for joining us. Honorable Efe Ofobruku. Thank you for being here. Chief Tuedon Edukugo. Thank you for being here. We would like to welcome all our highly distinguished guests who are here. Your Excellencies, today is very historic. The NDDC, we all know, was strategically positioned for the socio-development of the region. Now, not just for the region, but to also build capacity of the across all age grades. And today, the launch of the NDDC Renewed Hope Initiative, U Lesson Educational Tablets, and of course, very historic, the partnership NDDC and the Renewed Hope Initiative, it's one that is highly commendable. Your Excellencies, the New Lesson Educational Initiative that will be launched today is one, of course, we're hoping will open new vista for our young ones who will be using this initiative to improve learning. My name is Ruth Aguwele, and I'm not going to do this alone, and it is my honor to be in your midst, Your Excellencies. I have my colleague, Mr. Sam Chuku, who will do us the honors to call our next. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ruth. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, may I respectfully bring to the podium the Managing Director and CEO, Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Chief Samuel Obuku, PhD, for the welcome address. Please a round of applause for him as he makes his way to the podium.
Your Excellency, the Mother of the Nation, Her Excellency Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, Your Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, Your Excellency is the wife of the Speaker of the House of Reps, and wives of other governors that are here. The Honorable Minister, Regional Development, and the Minister of State, the PAMSEC, Minister of Regional Development, the Minister of Education, the Chairman of NDDC Governing Board, other Executive Directors of the NDDC, the MD, CEO of Lesson, other directors of NDDC, chiefs who are here to celebrate with us, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellencies, today is also another great day in the history of NDDC and Nigeria, because NDDC is here to partner with the Renewed Hope Initiative. On the 25th of April 2023, NDDC launched its public-private partnership program, which took place in Lagos. Because for us as a commission, we felt our resources alone, our intellect alone may not be able to develop the Niger Delta aggressively as we want. So hence we thought we needed partnership. After that launch, NDDC also had another meeting with development partners here in Abuja in a quest to see how some of them can also support the NDDC with technical expertise, not just money. Because for us, as a management and board, our quest is to ensure that we tell the story of the Niger Delta and the story of NDDC in a positive way. Because over the years, people tend to tell the stories of NDDC in a mischievous way in order to paint the commission black. Most of these stories are told due to political interest, because everybody wants to be there. But we thought, let us take the bull by the horn by telling our own stories. And in telling our own stories, we decided to go out there to tell our stories, and not people to be telling our stories. So after all these meetings and engagements, we have had some great success. Right now, NDDC is in partnership with the NLNG on specific projects which will soon take off. NDDC is also in partnership with the World Health Organization, who is also partnering with us on our free medical healthcare mission. NDDC have had several partnerships, so many which we are still studying, because we don't want to rush into so many partnerships that also mortgage the commission. But the biggest of all is the NDDC today partnering with the Renewed Hope Initiative. The Renewed Hope Initiative, we believe, is not only limited to partnering with the Renewed Hope Initiative in the areas of education, healthcare, empowerment of youth and women, and other social services. We believe the biggest part of it is this. The national head of the Renewed Hope Initiative is someone who has been a former First Lady of a state, someone who has been a former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and someone who is Nigeria today. So we believe she has both technical and administrative expertise to also contribute towards the development of the Niger Delta. And above all, she's also a daughter of the soil. She has that passion to ensure the NDDC is different from what it used to be. So this partnership is also a commitment on our own part to ensure that she also supports NDDC actually, technically, and otherwise to ensure that we as board and management will succeed. So I don't think there is any other partnership that is bigger than that. And in launching this partnership today, under this partnership, today we are also flagging off the U-Lesson tabs. These U-Lesson tabs are tabs that are supposed to be distributed to schools in the Niger Delta region, secondary and primary schools. We have it in 3 layers: primary, junior secondary, and senior secondary. These are the 3 we have. These tabs are all preloaded tabs with their curriculum and subjects that are supposed to help the kids. Let me tell you something for those who are watching. We all know that today most parents engage lesson teachers after school. Before, some of these teachers were paid maybe 100,000, 200,000 per subject to help their kids. But what NDDC is doing, courtesy of Her Excellency, as part of the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President, making hope real and bringing hope to the hopeless, is that she is trying to ensure that every child in Nigeria is equal. So for those who do not have money to pay lesson teachers, these tabs are the lesson teachers that will teach those children. So these tabs can be used both online and offline, but they are highly regulated so that the children cannot also go outside its use to abuse it. And these tabs are going to be monitored from the database where they are being distributed. NDDC has acquired 45,000 of these tabs to be distributed across the 9 Niger Delta states. When we met with Her Excellency, she actually told us her passion in the area of education, and even in the area of education, her emphasis was on the young children that are growing, because for her, we need to ensure that we start grooming the younger generation so that they can be better. And with that drive, NDDC had to come up with this. And when we told her this is what we have done, out of her advice and her counseling, she was very, very excited. She couldn't wait to ensure that this day comes to pass. Her busy schedule was very, very tight. Hence, she would have probably come to the Niger Delta to perform this ceremony, but because it's almost towards ending of the year, and because her schedule is very tight, she said, let us not waste time, so that these children can start using this tab by the time they resume school in the next session, because schools will soon be closing. So if we keep it long, by the time they resume, they may not have it. So by the time the children of the Niger Delta will be resuming school by the next session after their Christmas holidays, they will all have this tab that will be distributed. The distribution of these tabs have no political inclination. It is going to be given to schools that are functional and to be given to those who can make proper good use of it. It is not to be given to people that will drop it in their houses. So all that has been taking place. The NDDC team and the Renewed Hope Initiative team have been working out modalities for distribution to ensure that it is properly and evenly distributed. Ladies and gentlemen, I say let me thank you for coming and welcome you to this auspicious occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please let's appreciate the Managing Director and CEO of NDDC. Thank you very much, sir. Of course, this partnership, Your Excellencies, is one that is timely. The Renewed Hope Initiative, we know, was birthed to restore that hope among Nigerians, and looking at what the mandate of the NDDC stands for, no better time. They said 2 heads are better than 1, right? Your Excellencies, with your kind permission, I'd like to quickly just make a quick correction and announce some of our dignitaries who just joined us. I'd like to recognize the Minister of State Regional Development, Uba Megari Ahmad, is here with us. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you for joining us. The First Lady Designate, Akwa Ibom State, Her Excellency Helen Eno Obareki. That's the correction. Thank you very much. With your permission, Your Excellency. All right, moving on. Please, let's make welcome, of course, the man who is going to be, or rather, who is in charge of affairs at the regional level of the Niger Delta. Please, let's put our hands together as we make welcome the Minister, the Honorable Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Mama, for his remarks.
Your Excellency, Senator Rulemi Tinubu, our First Lady, Mother of the Nation, our daughter. Let me also recognize the presence of the wife of the Vice President and other wives of governors of Niger Delta region. Let me also quickly recognize the presence of wives of honorable ministers who are here present, including my wife. The Minister of State, Regional Development, Honorable Minister of Education, the Chairman of NDDC, the Managing Director, and all other members of the board of NDDC. Let me also recognize the presence of traditional rulers here present and all other personalities who are here present today. I want to say that today is a very bright day for us in the Niger Delta region. Having listened to the Managing Director chronically while we are here, I'm sure we have every cause to thank God that we've been able to achieve this level of success today in our quest to make sure that our children in the Niger Delta region are well catered for. I want to say that I'm filled with a profound sense of commitment and optimism as I stand before you today to celebrate the launch of this game-changing partnership between the Niger Delta Development Commission and the Office of the First Lady's Renew Hope Initiative. This collaboration demonstrates a shared vision, a vision of prosperity and self-reliance in the Niger Delta, a renewed hope for every child, young and women within our communities. This partnership we are witnessing today addresses some of the core pillars that drive sustainable development, health, education, youth empowerment, women's empowerment, and agriculture. I think what we are witnessing today is a demonstration that for us in the Niger Delta, we are not only rich in oil, we are also very rich in other aspects of life, both in agriculture and the rest of them. Today, we are going to focus on education, the foundation for the future of our children, our youth, which is the bedrock upon which vibrant and sustainable communities are built. The investment we make today in education and empowering the next generation will not only shape the future of the Niger Delta, but of our great nation. I am proud to announce that as part of this initiative, the NDDC will be distributing 45,000 ULESI, just as the MD has said before. ULESI educational tablets, beginning with an initial rollout of 30,000 tablets in partnership with the Renew Hope initiative of our First Lady. These tablets are more than just tools. They are gateways to knowledge, creativity, and the skills needed to thrive in a globalized world. Equipped with the approved educational curriculum, each tablet offers students interactive classes, video tutorials, and tests that will deepen their understanding and enhance their learning journey. The focus on STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, is intentional. We know that these fields are the building blocks of innovative, equipping our youth with the skills in addressing modern challenges and seize future opportunities. In addition to the educational tablets, we will also distribute STEM-focused textbooks to schools across the Niger Delta region. This will ensure the quality learning resources reach as many students as possible. So for those in the urban area, they are going to benefit from the U tablets, but for those communities far away, they are going to benefit from textbooks so that no part of the region is shortchanged. Let me acknowledge the fact that education alone cannot be enough to unlock the full potential of our youth in the Niger Delta region. It is in the light of that acknowledgement that NDDC has established Project Hope and the Niger Delta Youth Internship Scheme, two programs which are designed to cultivate a new generation of skilled, empowered, and purpose-driven youth. Project Hope aims to instill a culture of service, resilience, and leadership, providing young people with mentorship and community building opportunities. Meanwhile, the NYIS is a practical pathway to employability, offering internships and hands-on experience that will prepare our youth for meaningful employment in diverse fields. We are equally committed to empowering the women of the Niger Delta region through dedicated programs that enhance their skills and expand their economic opportunities. This year, the Ministry of Regional Development is undertaking capacity training for women in leather works and other skill acquisition and empowerment trainings across the various states of the Niger Delta region. We know that when we empower women, we elevate entire families, strengthen communities, and set the stage for inclusive long-term progress. In partnership with the Renew Hope initiative, the NDDC will also expand its focus on healthcare and agriculture. Access to quality healthcare is vital for a thriving society, and we are committed to making health services accessible to all, regardless of location or financial means. In agriculture, we see immense potential for job creation and sustainable growth, and we will invest in programs that connect young people and women with agricultural initiatives, resources to drive productivity. The Niger Delta region is blessed with vast, fertile land and aquatic riches. If our youth and women are empowered and encouraged to embrace and explore the massive economic potential and opportunities in agriculture around the Niger Delta region, we will be able to bring greater economic prosperity to the greater majority of our people, thereby diversifying the monolithic economy of our nation. This partnership we are witnessing today is a testament to the commitment of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to improve funding and project delivery in the Niger Delta region. We must thank His Excellency's commitment to the development of the region, and in particular, the coastal road from Lagos to Calabar, which upon completion will turn the economic fortunes of the people of Niger Delta region. As is only human, we must also ask His Excellency for more funding and more projects in the Niger Delta region. Your Excellency, we are honored to work alongside with you and the Renew Hope initiative in realizing the vision of a Niger Delta where every child, every young person, and every woman has access to the tools, resources, and opportunities they need to succeed. To our students, these tablets are your window to a world of knowledge, your pathway to discovery, your talents and dreams. Let us embrace this journey together with the spirit of unity, resilience, and hope. As we are consummating this partnership today, it is our hope to cascade this program to the 9 states of the Niger Delta region. That goes to show that this program, we ought to have done it in the Niger Delta region, just as the MD has said. You all know that the activities of the First Lady are very, very tight, and if we must do something before the end of the year, there's nothing we can do other than to get it done here. So we are looking forward to another day, possible, that the First Lady may give to us, where we expect her to also be with us in the Niger Delta region as our own mother and as our own daughter, so that the people can see for themselves what the First Lady is doing for the people of Niger Delta. Thank you, and may the collaboration inspire a brighter and more prosperous future for the people of Niger Delta and the entire Nigeria. Thank you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Please, a round of applause for the Honorable Minister. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, may I crave your indulgence to recognize the wife of the Governor of Rivers State who has joined us, Her Excellency Mrs. Valerie Simfubra. Your Excellency, you are welcome. Your Excellency, to introduce the program and demonstration of NDDC U Lessons tablets, may I respectfully invite to the podium Mr. Sin Shagaya, the CEO of U Lesson Group. Please a round of applause for him.
The First Lady, Your Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the Second Lady, Your Excellency Hajian Nana Shetima, the First Ladies of the various states here present, and the wives of our legislative leaders, good morning, Your Excellencies. The Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, the Honorable Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, Chair of the Senate Committee on NDDC, Chair of the House Committee of NDDC, the Chairman of the NDDC, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, and the MD CEO of NDDC, Chief Samuel Obuku. Ladies and gentlemen, and lastly and of course not least, the children of the Niger Delta who are here representing the brother children of that region. Good morning. It's a great privilege for me and members of my team to be here with you today. We all know the statistics, we've heard them often, I won't share them too much. 18 million children out of school, teacher-student ratios of 1:80 in some states in our country. We know the statistics, we read them, and we could let our arms fall in resignation, but I'm grateful to God that those of us in this room, notably the leadership, the chair and vice chair of the Renewed Hope Initiative and the NDDC, have chosen to not pursue the path of resignation, but instead to do something about it. And we're immensely grateful for that. For the better part of 10 years, myself and my colleagues at ULESSON have worked tirelessly with one thing in mind, which is building education technology products. We sought to do several things. The first is to marry digital technologies, this suite of digital technologies that are very powerful, and we've seen that it can be used for good. We've also seen that it can be used for harm, but we sought to marry those technologies with education. This is the first thing. But we also sought to build high performance, high efficacy education solutions for our market, in our own context, and with our own values. And I'm proud to say that after the work of a lot of tireless work of a team that now numbers over 300 here in Abuja, we've built solutions that objectively are better than what is to be found in many, many parts of the world. It took us a long time to start to see some success. The first couple of years were slow, but very soon we began to see adoption. Parents began to see performance, and before we knew what was happening, thousands and then tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of students across Nigeria were using ULESSON. But then I noticed a problem. It was very obvious to us, even from the very beginning. Even as we saw commercial success, there was a problem. The problem is that we noticed that the users of ULESSON were the children of Maitama and the children of Ikoyi and the children of Lekki and the children of the various government reservation areas, reserved areas around the country. That's the thing about education, is that the people that most need it, paradoxically, oftentimes cannot afford it. And this was not something that was acceptable to us. And this is where the NDDC stepped in under the leadership of Chief Obuku to really serve as a go-between between private enterprise like us and those that actually truly need this product. 45,000 tablets. It's easy for it to just roll off the tongue. I have been doing this enough. I have colleagues and fellow CEOs that are running education technology companies across the world. And I can tell you that there has been no intervention of this scale, of this magnitude, anywhere on this continent, period. Of course, we as ULESSON, we sought to optimize for adoption over profit margin. It's always been in our philosophy that we want to see more people use this than prioritizing profits first. But there's no way we could have done this without the partnership of the NDDC. And actually, I want to single out one individual. He's not here today, if it's appropriate for me to do so. The chairman of the Senate Committee of NDDC, Senator Asukwo Ekpeyong, who played a critical role. When we first introduced this solution to him, he was, of course, circumspect. There are a lot of people that have claims about education technology, but once he started to see the data about our solution, then, of course, he provided a lot of momentum to make this happen, and I'm grateful for that. So, 45,000 tablets, like I mentioned before, but we're just starting. And I think this is where I am personally excited by this partnership between the Renewed Hope Initiative and the NDDC. We've got so much work to do, and we have so little time. I've had the privilege of working very closely in this field, and I know that these tabs that we're distributing point to a way forward. They point to how we're going to remedy these problems that we seem to face that seem intractable. But beyond the tabs, there are also other solutions that we can deploy very quickly. If you will indulge me for a second, let me paint a picture of where I think we can go. The tabs are just step one. Over there to the extreme end of the stage, you see the U-Lesson class board. It is the screen over there on the stand. And it's more than a piece of hardware. Embedded in it is full curriculum from primary 1 to SS3, again built with our context, our values, our curriculum, Nigerian, by Nigerians, for Nigerians. But again, that board is just a railway line. I call it a railway line because it's going to carry some very, very interesting things in my vision, in my view of what the future is going to look like. And I think this is where it's relevant for other agencies to be inspired by what the NDDC has done, and even the states. We know our problems, we know our constraints, and we know the technologies we have. Our problems are out of school children. Our challenges so far has been too much investment in classroom blocks, not enough investment in curriculum and efficacy. Our problems is that we don't have the teachers. And we have these digital technologies. The vision at U-Lesson that we see is there are going to be teaching centers sitting in state capitals, a teaching center in Asaba, for example, and streaming classes to a classroom in Patani, far away, where a student can raise their hand in that classroom and that teacher in Asaba can say, I see that somebody raised their hand, and answer that question. This is how we're going to solve these problems. This is how we're going to take the skilled few resources that we have and amplify them and stretch them without even compromising or getting rid of the teacher that is in Patani. This is our vision for the future. This is what will emerge, some variation of it. The question is, do we have the urgency and the courage to do it now, or do we wait for a few years as this problem festers even more? I think we have to proceed with a sense of urgency. So that said, the reason we're all here, of course, is for the children. Embedded in our national anthem is a prayer to God that we leave a banner to our children without stain. So let me also extend that prayer to the children, that let them build a Nigeria that we will be proud of. Let them build things that we'll be proud of and things that we were unable to build. Let them see things that we've not seen. Let them do things that we've not done. And let them build a country that ultimately will be a pride of not just the African continent, but of the world. And with this effort, may these children find reason to one day, the children in this room as well as the children that are not here, may they one day find reason to thank God for the people that are in this room that made this initiative. So that First Lady again for this effort, the Renewed Hope Initiative. It's very important, even as an extension of the broader Renewed Hope agenda, which speaks to a powerful liberal economy that we're trying to build in this country. But it's also a recognition that there are some sectors, like education, that cannot be subjected to liberal market forces. The government must intervene. And so we're thankful for that, Madam First Lady. Thank you, NDDC. God bless everybody in this room, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. I would like to, sorry, if I have a few more minutes, I would like to invite my colleague, the Chief Academic Officer of U-Lesson. He's going to give you a quick demonstration of there he is, exactly what the product does. Thank you, Hein. Okay.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I'll spend a few minutes talking about the features of this tab that we are handing out to our children today. What we did was to take the Nigerian curriculum, the NERDC curriculum, and build it into bite-sized video lessons and assessments that cover everything that they need to learn. And this is from primary 1 all the way to SS3. The idea behind the U-Lesson tab was to solve the device challenges that we find with families with children across the country, also to solve that challenge of internet connectivity, because this tab can be used completely offline. Another major challenge that we've solved with this tab is parental control, because as parents, when we hear devices and think about our children, we're worried about the harm it could bring to them if they use it unsupervised. So permit me to play a 30-second video showing the features of this tab.
Learning on the uLesson app just got easier and better. Introducing the uLesson Education tab 2. Now, your child can learn on the uLesson app without an internet connection. That's right, they don't need internet data or a connection. They can focus on learning without distractions from internet activities. The uLesson Education tab 2 also comes with an improved battery life, so they can watch videos for as long as they want. They are also protected from harmful content with our out-of-the-box parental control feature, so you can monitor their activities. uLesson app plus Education tab 2 equals better school grades. uLesson, love learning.
Thank you so much. So this summarizes these features. The battery, long-lasting battery capacity is also key, so that in areas where the children do not have access to charging stations frequently, this also serves the purpose for which it is meant for. We know that we are curious about how the lesson structure looks within these videos that we've talked about. We're going to play another 30-second video showing a snippet of the videos we have in this app. We have developed over 10,000 of these video lessons. We have over 75,000 of the assessment items. We're going to watch in 30 seconds what the lesson structure looks like.
Identical twins. Identical twins are siblings that are born nearly or around the same time. They look very much alike and are often dressed in matching outfits. Today, we are going to be reading a story about a set of identical twins and some mischief that they got up to. Now, friends, pay close attention.
Your child can continue learning on the uLesson.
Thank you so much. So these are richly animated video lessons. We've taken the lesson, we've layered animation behind these lessons so that the children can learn with imagination and underpin their understanding. I know the very important question right now is efficacy. We have been in the market with this, we have served children with this for 4 years now. The question is, does it improve learning outcomes? And the answer to that is yes. One case in point is a pilot we ran with a school in Ekiti State just before the WAEC exams started in April. This was deployed to SS3 students, and the grades of the previous set measured as baseline. Within 3 months of usage of the class board to prepare for WAEC, they saw an 82.5% increase in the performance, the pointers of 5 credits and above, including English and mathematics. We've seen many of these, especially in independent studies. Schools who we've served coming back to us to say, this has worked, this has made a difference. In Ekiti, we deployed the class board, that is a classroom version of this tab, so that it could serve more students, allow for group learning, and more importantly, provide resources, planning and teaching resources that teachers need to deliver effectively in these classrooms. Like the group CEO said, we are deeply committed to solving the access challenges in education in Nigeria, and that is why our commitment led us as uLesson to seek for a university license from the National Universities Commission last year to launch MIVA Open University. We are right now Nigeria's fastest growing university. We did our second matriculation ceremony 2 weeks ago here in Abuja. we have right now over 5,000 Nigerian students from across the country enrolled in our Open University learning via to our commitment to deepen access to education for all cadre of Nigerian citizens. Once again, we want to say thank you, Your Excellency, for this initiative, also to the leadership of NDDC, and just to say to all of us and to all Nigerian children that the best is still yet to come. There is hope out there, and that is the commitment of this government and the peoples of Nigeria. We say thank you so much, and we wish you well in the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, Your Excellencies, let's appreciate the U-Lesson team who have come to change the lives of our future generations. Of course, you know, Your Excellencies, that education is the most empowering force in the world, and we hope that the U-Lesson educational app, of course, will change the narrative, promoting effective learning system. While we're educating our children, it is only best, of course, that we nurture in them our rich cultural heritage, Your Excellencies. And at this juncture, let's make welcome the Bayelsa State Arts and Culture Dance Cultural Troupe for a very brief performance. Please enjoy.
Before you know, she go to shop beans and shit. Wait. Make I even see the thing, sir. Jesus, now this kind of thing. Yes. Not the one at the top, I don't even know the thing, sir. Who hear you now? Tell us when did them tell you to carry out. I mean, dog, this topic that was given to us by the NDDC people at school. And they don't say that it will help us gain access to digital learning materials, educational apps, and even the internet. Be you get lie, no? No lie. Internet. Not be there that won't buy the lead. That's all. Oh, they also told us that our learning experience will be transformed. Transformer. So now you tell us say NDDC going to support you. He said, not the Sammy. In books, that my friend, that my party man. If I turn him now, he tell me say, waiting the talk. You now make the talk say, man, who go kill you? Sammy, where me, I know in toto and out toto. My man, who go kill you for you? How much you like? before. Then NDDC people give her yo.
She dey lie on top their head. Is this the reason why you people are beating her?
Yes.
But this is a new lesson tab that was distributed to students by the Niger Delta Development Commission. I mean, this is a tablet.
Tablet. This big thing ain't a tablet. Who got this swallow?
Never.
You want to tear our sofa box?
Madam, it's not that kind of tablet. This is a digital learning material that was distributed to students both in primaries and in secondary by the Niger Delta Development Commission to aid and improve their learning process. Okay, make I come down so that I can understand. I mean say, you see this material? This thing, it will help you learn well for school. And now NDDC, now you carry give primary students and secondary school students. You see this thing, so it will teach you mathematics, it will teach you English, it will teach you geography, and in case teacher teach you for class, you know to understand. If you go back house, go begin to find out things, so that you will compete with any kind of student all over the world. And I NDDC now you carry give students. I'm not supposed to be bitter. I can see that you're already doing well. This tablet is in line with the 8 presidential priorities, ranging from food security, job creation, inclusivity. The Niger Delta Development Commission has already keyed in to the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. NDDC is really investing in our future.
Yes! NDDC is investing in our future.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for the Bayelsa State Council for Arts and Culture, the award-winning troupe. Please, a round of applause for them. Thank you. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, it's time for goodwill messages. May I respectfully ask that the goodwill message is just for 2 minutes. Let's keep to time. Let me bring to the podium the Chairman, Governing Board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, for his goodwill message. Please make his way to the podium. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the wife of the President and First Lady and Chairperson of the Renewed Hope, wives of government functionaries and legal ministers, permit me to stand on the already established protocol. Today is indeed a good day because we're showcasing the best of Nigeria, the tripartite arrangement or partnership between the Renewed Hope Initiative, the Niger Delta Development Commission, and new lessons is one that we should be very proud of. Madam First Lady, if you permit me, Sini Shabaya is one of our best and brightest. He is an entrepreneur par excellence. He is a Jeff Bezos, a Bill Gates, and everything all molded into him. He founded Conga about a decade ago, and today he's come up with new lessons. Everything here today is Nigerian. I think he deserves a round of applause. At NDDC, we seek to partner with the right people. When we see the good things, we partner with them because we need to change the initiatives and the narratives. We're all products of public schools. and we need to ensure that we continue to support education, because education is the only way that we can progress as a country. Now we have the tabs which are going to be distributed to the schools. The most important aspect of it is the monitoring and evaluation, because we need to be able to monitor and evaluate the outcomes in terms of cognitive and learning abilities of the children. We've discussed this extensively with management so that at the end of the day, we can see the benefits of these tabs. Madam First Lady, we're indeed very, very grateful for finding us worthy of this partnership. We assure you that we will continue to put in our best endeavors as a commission. We're very united, we have a harmonious working relationship, and we hope that at the end of the day, posterity will judge us and bless us.
Thank you very much. That was the Chairman Governing Board of the NDDC. Your Excellencies, our next speaker for the Goodwill message is the country representative of WHO, Dr. Walter Mulumbo. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Mother of our nation, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Excellencies, Ministers, the NDDC leadership, it's good to join you today and to tell you how I'm excited to see what is unfolding in Nigeria just a few weeks after in New York, nations, countries, member states, including Nigeria at the highest level of the delegation, endorsed the Pact of the Future. Let me start by really appreciating the President's renewal of hope agenda, which has catalyzed actions and crystallized in all sectors, including education and health. NDDC, I'd like to appreciate you for the commitment to improve lives of people of Niger Delta region. I applaud on this occasion the partnership WHO and NDDC signed, which has health and various determinants of health, including education, nutrition, and climate change, as part of our common deliverable. I would like to appreciate the opportunity to extend this partnership today to NHII and you listen so that it will be referred to not as a tripartite partnership, but as quadripartite partnership, which now includes WHO. And I would like to underscore today what we agreed in New York. Today's generation of children and young people is the largest in history, with most of them living in developing countries. They are critical agents of positive change and impactful contribution to peace and security and sustainable development, including human rights. Across our world, millions of children and young people are deprived of the conditions they need to reach their full potential and fulfill their human rights, especially those living in fragile, conflict-affected settings. Children and young persons continue to live in extreme poverty without access to critical basic services and respect to their fundamental rights. Our CEO for ULESSON mentioned the disparities, with the tablet being the privilege of those living in Ikoyi and other places. And I would like to applaud this initiative, which expands the reach to all those who need them. And let me use this opportunity to really commend the initiative, particularly as Nigeria joined the rest of the world at the Summit of the Future, where head of state and government at the summit agreed to the Pact of the Future and came up with the 56 actions. One action in particular, Action 34 of the Pact, the head of state and head of government committed to invest in the social and economic development of children and young people so that they can reach their full potential. And I'm happy to know that Nigeria, as always, is already leading the way in this respect with this very event that we are witnessing today. And one of the recommendations was to support developing countries to significantly increase investment from all sources in education and skills, and especially early childhood and girls' education and skills to build inclusive, accessible, and resilient education system. Let me use this opportunity to express our commitment at WHO at all levels to join this initiative and to provide our technical expertise and our catalytic resources to see this initiative all the way through and inform, hopefully, the cause of children empowerment for the future, not only in Africa, also in the world. And who spoke before me, there is very little time to act. We need to act with a sense of agencies, and I'm happy to commit my organization to join you in that effort. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Dr. Walter Mulumbu. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, may I once again bring to the podium for vote of thanks the Executive Director, Finance and Administration, NDDC, Honorable Boma Iyaye.
Her Excellency, the First Lady of Nigeria, Mother of Nigeria, and the wife of the President, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. All other Excellencies here present, especially wives of governors here present, our Minister and the Minister of State, Engineer Abubakar Momo, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My task this morning is very simple, just to say thank you to all of us, especially our mother, Her Excellency. We want to thank you for this kind gesture this morning, for taking out time despite your very tight schedule to witness this epoch-making occasion. For all our invited guests, I want to say thank you. We cannot pay you other than to say thank you for coming this morning. You spared time to come and join us in this very wonderful occasion to say, let us show to the Nigerian nation that we can do it as a nation. Thank you, and God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. At this juncture, as we wind down to this remarkable event, it is only proper that at this time we hear from the woman, a mother of a nation, our mother of the nation, actually. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for her keynote address and inspection of the U-lesson tablets.
Thank you. Can you all be seated, please? the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shettima, wife of the Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, Hajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas, wife of the Deputy Senate President, Hajia Leila Barau, the First Ladies of States and also state coordinators of the Renewed Hope initiatives in the 9 NDDC states. And we have Oyo State trying to, maybe they'll discover oil soon. Thank you for attending. The Honorable Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, wives of Honorable Ministers here present, the Chairman Governing Board of NDDC, Mr. Chinedu Ebie, and other board members present, Managing Director, CEO, NDDC, Chief Samuel, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, and his management team, Managing Director, CEO, U-Lessons, Mr. Sim Shagaya, Country Representative of the World Health Organization, Dr. Walter Mulumbu, and other development partners, chiefs and elders from the Niger Delta here present, and I'd particularly like to recognize my own chief, Chief Ayiri Emami, from my mother's home state, and welcome, and others. Members of the press, lovely, lovely children that are here, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. I am honored to be here today to flag off the distribution of U-Lesson tablets to primary and secondary schools in the 9 states of the Niger Delta region in Nigeria, organized by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, in collaboration with the Renewed Hope Initiative. I want to thank the Chairman, Governing Board, Mr. Chinedu Ebie, and the MD CEO of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Chief Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, and the team of this wonderful initiative that highlights the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR's administration for the development of the Niger Delta region. Are revolutionizing education in underserved communities. These devices provide access to a wealth of educational resources that will empower students to learn at their own pace, in addition to classroom teachings. These tablets serve as a powerful teaching tools that foster academic excellence, creativity, and innovation. By harnessing the power of digital learning resources, it will enhance students' engagement, streamline curriculum development and accessibility, and ultimately boost students' performance and achievement. I was informed that the U-Lesson education software is meticulously tailored to align with the Nigerian educational system, ensuring relevance and effectiveness in our local content. One of the prominent features of this software is its offline video library, which allows learners to play, pause, and rewind educational content without the need of an internet connection. Additionally, the software includes parental controls and a long battery life of up to 28 hours. Making it a reliable and safe tool for both students and teachers. As we distribute this education software, services, and tablets, we are taking a significant step towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 4, which seeks to ensure inclusive and equitable qualitative education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. By equipping our schools with these digital tools, we are not only supplementing traditional face-to-face instruction, but also empowering students to master their materials and perform better in their tests and examinations as we believe that every student in Nigeria deserves access to quality education, and government is dedicated to providing the necessary resources to make that a reality. This program is also in alignment with the federal government's digital policy, which seeks to create an innovative digital learning ecosystem, foster local skills development, and sustainable systems deployment. This is indeed catching them young. Nigeria cannot afford to be left out of the global village. In addition to the distribution of these tablets, the NDDC has always employed the services of a consultant to train teachers in use of U-Lesson tablets for effectiveness across the 9 mandate states and Nigeria in general. To the students, I hope that these tablets will inspire you to dream big, work hard, and achieve your goals. Remember, education is the key to unlocking your potentials and shaping your future. In conclusion, I would like to implore our students, teachers, and parents, who are all stakeholders, to embrace this opportunity with great enthusiasm and optimism. Let us encourage our students to study and learn on these devices. Together, we can harness the power of technology to build a better future for our country, where every child has the tools and opportunity to succeed. I wish you all safe journey to your respective destinations. Thank you for your attention. God bless our students who are here and those watching us at home. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And before I take my seat, I want to really thank the Bayelsa troupe that entertained us today. And we tend to forget that we have such a robust culture that we can showcase to the world. I really enjoyed them. We've not done that in a long time. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, Ma, we crave your indulgence. Yes, Ma. We'd like to have you do the official unveiling of the U-Lesson educational tablets and, of course, launch the Renewed Hope initiative. Let's have the Chairman NDDC and the MD NDDC together, please. And the Minister of Regional Development. The wife of the Vice President also, Her Excellency Hajiana Shetima.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, it is with my honor that I commission these tablets for the use of our students and also the benefit of generations yet unborn. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We'll also have a symbolic presentation. We'd like to quickly call 3 schools from primary, Akpabio Godswill representing the primary school, Eribo Triumph for the junior secondary school, and Joy Inani for the senior secondary school. Please, let's have them come up stage. We'd like to have a symbolic presentation of the U-Lesson educational tablets. Akpabio Godswill, Eribo Triumph, and Joy Inani. They will be representing the 3 categories. That's the primary level, the junior secondary school, and the senior secondary school. Akpabio Godswill, please. Yeah. Let's have Akpabio Godswill. Okay. Your Excellency, that is Akpabio Goodwill from Calabar Preparatory School. Thank you very much, Her Excellency. So we'll start with the primary school at Akpabio Goodwill. Congratulations. And next for the junior secondary school, Eribo Triumph. Your Excellency, okay, all right. Please, let's appreciate the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for her time here. Thank you so much. And let's make welcome Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, Hajia Nana Shetima, to do the next set of presentation. Sorry, sirs, we still need you up here. Your job is not done. So let's have Eribo Triumph for the junior secondary school. Congratulations. And next for the senior secondary school, Your Excellency, Ma, we still need you for the last. Okay, let's have the, thank you so much. Please, let's appreciate Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President. Thank you so much. And to do the last presentation for the senior secondary school, let's have the Minister for Regional Development. Engineer Abubakar Mamo there. Joy Inani is representing the senior secondary school. Thank you very much. We appreciate the NDDC chairman and the MD there for your time. Your Excellency, Ma, we have a small presentation for you in honor of the partnership RHI and NDDC is having today. So the NDDC chairman and of course the MD NDDC will be doing the brief presentation on behalf of the team. It's just an appreciation to say thank you to the Renewed Hope Initiative for choosing to work with the NDDC. And while we're upstanding, we would like to quickly take the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Business lives on the fast track of numbers. Business is a strange world where low numbers mean something different. And its currency are speed and time. Finding the open